Hey guys, this is Jen McFarland, CEO of Women Conquer Business. I'm here this week to just talk to you a little bit about Brenda Bryan and this week's podcast. What you might not know, because I don't think we talked about it, is I've known Brenda Bryan since the beginning. I was not a prototypical person to just step out and start a business. I hadn't done a lot of networking. I was really not connected outside of kind of my corporate world and the people that I was doing business with in the immediate, as opposed to being like an experienced networker. So I started with an organization called Women with Moxie. And I remember that Brenda Bryan was working the table there, and I was all kinds of freaked out. And she was always very welcoming and very kind. And what you might not know is that I wasn't, completely unsurprisingly, I was not an expert networker. It was actually really hard for me. And I would say that for the better part of 6 months or a year, I was like staring at my phone, texting my friends and saying, "Hey, I'm networking. This is so great." And not talking to anybody. So there are a few people in this world that I remember who talked to me, who I think could see that I was just trying and I was just getting out there and I was just doing stuff and trying to be consistent and trying to stretch myself, you know? And that's what's kind of the beauty about Brenda Bryan's interview. She talks about how from the beginning she was basically born to be a part of the women's movement, and how over the course of 45 years, she had all of these experiences with helping women and helping expand people's ideas. Everything from people saying, "Can you kind of like calm down that lesbian thing?" And I was like, "How'd that go for you?" We talk about that on the podcast. To, just really shifting people's perspectives. And now how she's sharing all of these experiences that she's had, to help the next generation and to help us all kind of carry things through. So I really hope that you'll listen to that interview. And I also just want to wrap up a little on the networking thing. You might be surprised to hear that in-person networking is such a key component to your digital marketing. When we talk about digital marketing, too often what gets lost in there is this idea that digital marketing is all online. It's just online. It's just like how you show up online out there networking. It's actually not true. Digital marketing is online and offline. If you have a restaurant, you are doing digital marketing with every customer that's coming through. That's all a part of your digital marketing. And you reinforce that by having things like, "Hey, leave us a review on the bottom of your receipt," or, "Hey, connect with us on Instagram," or however that you do that. But there's always that in-person connection. The in-person part is equally as important as how you're showing up in domains like YouTube and Facebook and, Instagram and Twitter and all of these different places, right? But we focus so much on things like our website and if the blog post is perfect and all of these things, when the reality is there's this really important connection, which is the people part. Getting out there and networking with people, reaching out to your community and asking for help, finding out what about your interactions is going well and what isn't going well. These are more of the human to human connections that get lost sometimes. And I think that it's coming up for me now because I met Brenda through that human to human connection. And it's just such an important part and it gets lost. I think a lot of people spend way too much time on social media. And I realize I'm talking to you through social platforms right now. But it's important to get out of your office, get out of your cocoon and your comfort zone and meet some new people, talk to people that maybe have different opinions than you and broaden those horizons, make those offline and online connections because they're all important and they're all a part of your digital marketing. So if you need help with digital marketing, implementing some of your big dreams, reach out to me. My name is Jen McFarland. I'm the CEO of Women Conquer Business, and you can reach me at jenmcfarland.com. Have a great day.